technically live stream. Hopefully we don't say
Hola!
Hi everybody!
Here we are. I was having technical difficulty getting started.
Yeah, what else is new? The live stream is an untamable beast.
Okay, so we have new microphones, so make sure you let us know if you could hear us all right or if we sound distorted or weird, and we can make sure that we fix that.
Any of that stuff. This is actually our first time using them on a live stream.
Yep. Here, let's fix this too.
Okay. Oh my goodness. Hello, Emily. Hello, Celestial Piper.
Oh, I gotta hide that painting.
Oh, yeah. That's hilarious.
That's a commission painting, and
Just in case.
Yeah, hopefully whoever that is a commission for, they're not seeing it. Okay.
Whoever it's a commission for. Hi, Naomi and Wendy. Hi, Alexandra, Elaine.
Celestial Piper says it sounds good. Sweet. So
Awesome.
do we sound awesome with our nifty new microphones?
Hopefully. So far, so good. Hi, guys. I can hear you perfectly. Hi,
Awesome.
Anna. Hi, Robert. Hi, Leandra.
Oh, hi, Leandra.
I have a question. How are you? Hi, Taz. We are good, you guys.
Yeah, we went to the post office today and delivered what the last of the holiday shipping stuff that's going out today, hopefully.
Yeah, I have one more thing going out tomorrow, expedited shipping, but other than that, we are done.
Yeah, other than like local commissions. So like
Yeah.
that painting that I just hid back
And
there.
we just delivered something to someone.
Yeah.
And I finished a necklace with like 15 minutes to spare before the live stream.
Not to mention, you guys, that we delivered something, and it's to this really cool place.
Oh my gosh.
And she loves my artwork. She's collected my work for a while. But I am going to organize a Rafi's birthday art bash extravaganza for February, which means that
Yeah.
I'm doing my own pop-up show at one of the local businesses, and I'll be able to record like all the stuff, the whole process of what I do whenever I do a pop-up.
We're going to do
So
it
that-
up big style.
Yeah, of course, so that we could share it with you guys, so you could see how ridiculous my events are and how much fun I put into it to really draw a crowd.
Yeah, and also the owner of this business is super, super cool. We adore her, and she's super weird in all the right ways.
Yeah, she's very eclectic, which is why she collects a lot of my work.
Yeah, so we're going to have a Rafi show and a Klee Trunk show, and simultaneous birthdays, you and the owner of the business. Yep. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Susan. Hi, Deborah.
Susan says,
Hi.
loving the book so far. Oh, I'm so nervous.
That's so exciting.
Thank you.
Yeah, Rafi, I don't know if he's been calm, really, ever since the book release.
Where can I get your book in the UK? Deborah, the only place to get the book right now is through the pre-order, and the Indiegogo campaign is done. When the book is launched, it's going to be launched through Amazon Books, but that's not going to happen till March. February or March, it's going to happen. But I ordered some extra of the pre-order special edition books, and after I sort them all out for everybody that did pre-order a book, if I have some left over, I'm going to list them. I sent out a video today on our vlog about that, so if you want to be made aware if there are any books, make sure you go to my website and sign up.
A couple. Naomi and Wendy said, much clearer and nice to see you in a larger frame. Why, thank you.
Hello.
Vicky says, Merry Christmas. I won't be able to chat with you on that day. Oh my gosh, my birthday is in February too.
Yeah, February
Happy birthday
birthdays.
in February.
All the crazy people were born in February.
Yeah,
It's
you all
great.
are Aquarius. Clee, I had a dream that you and I were singing together. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Maybe it's a fortuitous, what do you call that? When you dream the future.
I don't know.
Who knows? That's cool, though.
Christina Lorenzo, my first live show. How exciting. Hey, y'all. Hey.
Hey, Leandra, I want to come to Florida in February now. My birthday, too.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, you're a February birthday, too.
Yeah.
Emily, the book is wonderful.
Oh, thank you.
Sky, I still need to get your book, and my leopard gecko Bobo says hi. Ooh,
Hello.
hello. Greetings from Kingston, Ontario.
Greetings, David.
And Tara's joining us. Hey, Tara.
Hi, Tara.
First time made it to live.
Yes.
Hey, Tara, we'll see you on Sunday.
Yeah, Tara has a reception that we're going to go to.
Yeah, and we're bringing like 6 people with us. I hope that's okay, Tara.
Yep.
Sue, live.
Gidzy Art said hi, guys. Hi, Gidzy.
Hi. And Sue, live. I'm actually awake this time. Hi, Sue.
Hi, Sue.
Deborah, cool. Ooh, that will be great. Terry, hi, guys. Just got on to see you guys.
Oh, hi, Terry.
Leandra said, I'm Pisces because end of February.
End of February.
Right. Yeah, they change like mid-month or whatever. I'm February too. All these February birthdays.
I know.
AMT, all artists Aquarius. Premonition. Yeah, I think that's the word I was looking
Premonition.
for. Thank you. We don't know anything right now because we were like going 1 billion miles per hour.
Yeah, if we sound a little out of it, it's because it's just been go for the holidays.
Yeah, we have no idea what we're going to talk to you guys about, but feel free to throw any questions you want at us. Celestial Piper said, I'm a musician, lol, jewelry artist, and painter. So we have musician and jewelry artist in common. And then painter here.
Painter, yeah.
You're
like us rolled into one.
Yeah, exactly. That's a lot. Rafi drinking the hard stuff, lol.
It's just juice, adult juice.
Yeah.
It always sounds so gross when you say like adult juice. This is adult juice. Ugh.
Yeah, that does sound wrong.
Yeah.
Tara, oh yeah, the more the merrier. Great. That's awesome. We will be there and we're excited about it.
We are excited. I'm very excited, Tara.
Vicky says, I'm actually waiting for spring. Always feel more creative then.
I
Spring
could see
is
that.
a good time. Yeah.
I could see that, especially because you start to do more than just hibernate into spring. So
hibernation. A little bit of hibernation will be good.
Yeah, there is needed time to reset.
Yeah.
Especially after the holidays.
Except that I've scheduled myself, like, I have a group show in January, and now we have this big thing we're planning for February.
Yeah.
Alex says, hello, guys. Thanks for being awesome. Grats on the book. Waiting for my copy. Greetings from Houston.
Oh,
Thanks,
thank you, Alex.
Celestial
Adult
Piper.
Juice.
I'm a Cancer. Emotional mess. Lol. Me too. I'm a Cancer, too. July birthday. Tater Flaps. Hey, kids. I'm out of town with no bourbon tonight. Oh, I'm sorry. Salute anyway. We'll have one for you. Cruz Kai, aloha from Hawaii.
Aloha.
Hi, Cruz. Anna, I'm also Aquarius. So we have Aquarius and Cancer on here right now.
Yep.
July's and February.
We also have a Scorpius. Scorpius.
A Scorpio.
Did I say Scorpius?
Scorpius. That's okay.
Oh.
Hey
Scorpio.
guys from Australia, way to go on the book. Awesome stuff. Thank you, Diana.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, get the stitch. I'm a Scorpio. Is there a site to look up art shows? Dude, there are some, but like we've had to piece it together little by little over the years.
Yeah, because a lot of times these sites that get art shows, they have just random people not random people, but people that are organizing art shows, sending them stuff, and some of them are good, some of them are bad. There's no site that like will guarantee that it is a good art show.
I really have used recommendations from other humans.
Yeah, recommendations is the best place to go. One of the most professional places that you could go to is Zapplications, because that's where a lot of the big time art shows go to. But as far as like your local community, especially when you're first getting started, like $5, $10, $20 shows that you could do, those are usually word of mouth.
Yeah.
I would look up like First Fridays in the surrounding towns.
A lot of the towns now have art walks first or third Fridays.
Yeah.
Leander says, oh my gosh, my kids are Aquarius and Cancer.
Oh.
Hi, Zara. A Virgo. We have a Virgo on the scene.
I'm
Cruz
a
is
Leo,
Capricorn.
Gail. Yeah.
Least dramatic Leo here. Hello from Memphis, Tennessee, home of Elvis Presley. Yeah, Tennessee. My best friend is a Leo. I'm a Leo. Now we have everyone here. Do you guys have a favorite sketchbook brand or ever try to render sketchbook? Because I've heard the markers don't bleed through the pages.
You know what? I basically just buy any paper that is on sale, and that includes sketchbooks. So
and try it out.
Yeah, so I have a whole bunch of sketchbooks and all kinds of paper. I don't really have a favorite, just whatever works that moment. I wish I could remember like the best ones that I've used, but I don't.
Let's see, David. I got out there and showed my art at 5 shows this Christmas season. Congratulations.
Oh, David, that's awesome.
Thank you for the encouragement. Started reading your book tonight, loving it. Yay!
Oh, yay.
Oh, Rafi's so scared anytime anyone says they're reading the book. The Green Bead finally made it to a live chat. Hi, thank you for joining us. Kimberly, hi y'all from Arkansas, truck driver in Kansas tonight. Hi, Kimberly.
Hi, Kimberly.
Do you know anything about something online called art shops?
Art shops?
No.
No. What is it?
But if you do, share the information with us.
Emily, also a Virgo.
Aries,
I'm an Aries.
Aries. My baby sister is a Scorpion. Rafi, do you recommend any online sites to post your art on?
Do you know what? As far as like posting your art, what I would recommend is just the typical social media. So like Instagram and stuff like that. I know that there's like Saatchi Art and Fine Art America. I've never really had any success with those sites. It's just basically my website, and then social media is because I don't want to manage a whole bunch of artwork everywhere.
Yeah, so I think we're both in agreement. It's a good idea to have your own website no matter where you're posting, because if anything happens with the social medias, if you get a crowd to your own website, that's always good.
Yeah, always direct people to a site that you control.
Yeah. First Friday's awesome. Never thought of that. Thanks, you guys rock. You are most welcome. One of the first things we did was First Fridays in Fort Walton Beach.
No, well, after the flea market, and then we did gallery night here, and then First Fridays every month. So, like, just look stuff up like that. Listen, guys, if we miss your question, just go ahead and ask your question again, because
the ticker tape's moving pretty fast here.
Yeah, we tend to ramble.
And it's hard for us to scroll back. Sometimes it gets messed up when we scroll back. So yeah, if we don't get to you, just type your question again.
Yep.
We'll try to keep up. I've never heard of First Fridays till I moved to Racine. It's not a very big thing here in Wisconsin, except in the really large cities.
Yeah, you know what? It's like you look up anything that has to do with like art walk. So the typical things is art walks, First Friday art events, gallery nights. Look that stuff up with the town name that you're close to and see what pops up. Something will pop up for that.
Christina, what do you do if you realize your cheap canvas is warped after you finish a painting? I feel like I can't sell a warped painting. Yeah, I know you've had to deal with canvas warping.
So I'm pretty aggressive when it comes to trying to fix the warpage on a canvas. Usually I'll water spray that, and then take a heat gun to the back of it, and then just kind of like bend it into shape. That's what I do. But like I said, I'm pretty aggressive. I'll like try to bend it back into shape, because basically what's happening, it's the temperature change that causes the wood to warp.
Yeah, so I've really seen you go to town on a canvas.
Yeah, because if you have a canvas and the frame isn't that great, what'll happen is that as you're painting on it, the moisture will soak into the front, and it will cause it to warp. So just moisture it on the back, and then do the same thing with the heat gun.
Lisa, why not? Said, I've tried to art daily this year. I've sold a few big pieces on wood carvings, wood burnings, and several pendants. I have a large stock now. Want to do a show, but not worked out yet. Well, it sounds like you're doing the thing.
Yeah, you're doing the thing, and it'll work out. Trust me. Just keep going.
L. Hayes, how do people get their prints in stores? Any suggestions? It depends on what kind of store you're talking about. So, like, when it comes to, like, small business and mom and pop shops, the best thing to do is just reach out to them. As far as big box stores, we've never attempted to put our stuff in a big box store.
If you're talking about licensing, a lot of times that's not something that I've attempted. But I do know that there's a lot of information about licensing. I just kind of stay away from it right now, but it's something I may approach in the future.
Noletta, Rafi, free sneak peek at a page or two of your book? I don't know. Will you? I can't answer that question.
Maybe.
Christina, heat on the wood? Cool. I'll try it after moisturizing.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yep. I just spray it with a spray bottle, water spray bottle, saturate it, and then just heat it and then bend it.
Cruz said, the book is so awesome. I can't wait to get home and continue reading. I watched Clee's Tree of Life creation video. OMG, what an artist.
Thank you, Cruz.
Thank you. That's the first time I've ever been filmed making one of those.
Yep.
And it's an interesting process, which I love.
Yeah. Yeah, it's cool. We want to do more videos like that of me creating. Some of you said that you got vertigo from watching it, so we'll keep that in mind for
Yeah.
future videos.
My head's on a swivel when I'm working at the bench too. Kimberly, I saw the episode of Clee working on the Tree of Life necklace. Awesome job. Where can I see her work? RafiandClee.com
Yep, our
is where you can
website.
see all of our work.
You can see all our stuff. You could read our story, watch our videos. There's everything we have. We basically created a hub with the website so that everything leads right back to that.
The jewelry, the art, the music, the YouTubes, all that. Vicky, I would love to set up my own website. I have no idea how to, and a YouTube channel. I have a lot to say. So we went with WordPress for our website. And
Now I didn't go with. So there's two types of WordPress. There is WordPress, where you get the excuse me, where you get the WordPress files and stuff, and then there is the subscription through the WordPress.com. And the reason I got the subscription through the blog and just created my business site, which cost, I think it's like $200 a year, is because it is a secure site. WordPress, it takes care of any kind of hackers that are trying to break in and steal information and stuff.
they're on top of it.
And it works with WooCommerce. So it's something that I looked at. WordPress, once you get the hang of working with it, it's pretty easy to do.
Yeah, and as if you're deciding to go all in with an e-commerce website, I think we're paying now like 600 something all in for the e-commerce and all that.
600?
Yeah, it is, but that's like about $1,500 less.
300.
No, it's not.
It's 300, you guys.
Financial
A
person.
year. 300 a year. Yeah.
Be prepared for 600, but that's a lot less than what you'll pay. Hey, we got a
Thank you, Leandra.
Thank you, Leandra. But anyway, yeah, WooCommerce and the WooCommerce e-commerce plugin is how we do.
I've been trying to stay away from doing a video about website building because I'm not a website builder, and there's so much more information out there on the internet and videos of people that are really good at that stuff. But I'll see if I could throw something together that is basic. I mean, I've gone through so many iterations of a website that
Yeah.
right now we have something that I'm happy with, but we've been doing this for 10 years, and I
Yeah.
would say the majority of the time our website sucked really bad.
I don't think it sucked.
It
Just
sucked.
didn't
It
do all
sucked,
the
you
things.
guys. It was bad. It was bad.
It was versions of getting there.
Yeah. Bad versions.
Rafi says that because he's overly critical of
Yeah.
himself, I think. David, clear.
What?
What?
Are these moving?
Oh, that's weird. It wasn't moving.
Leandra, Merry Christmas, you amazing people.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Leandra.
Leandra.
McQueen Artistry. Yay, I made it. Hi.
Hi.
I use Squarespace. Pretty good platform, easy
Yeah.
to use.
I mean, and that's the thing. There's options like Squarespace and different platforms like that give you a little bit more control over your store. When you're dealing, the reason that I did go with WordPress.com is because of the security, the secure site, especially because I'm taking money and people are giving me their emails for subscriptions. Like, I worry about having a GoDaddy site and then having a WordPress on there because there's lack of security when it comes to that.
Yeah, we wanted full control.
Yeah.
Susan Miles. Encourage Doug Miles to re-ask his question, please. Do it, Doug. We
Yeah.
missed your question, but please re-ask.
Yeah, if we missed your question, Doug, go ahead and re-ask that question.
The ticker tape is moving. How did your families react when you started doing art full time? Oh, badly.
Yeah.
So badly.
Yeah.
My mom was probably the worst of anyone. She rallied the troops against the idea.
Your mom rallied the troops because she didn't know who I was, and all of a sudden her daughter was going to take off and leave with this weird guy with a bandana.
Yeah.
So,
Our
yeah.
families thought we were absolutely insane. That's the short version.
Jason said, love your channel, guys.
Thank you, Jason. Douglas, hi Rafi and Clee. Rafi, do you try to invoke emotion in your art? Clee, I am stuck having no motivation in my jewelry design course at NIAD. Help. So for Rafi's question, his art is all about the emotion.
it's all about the
really
emotion.
Primarily about the emotion.
And you have to work with what you know. So you got to base it on your own emotion and count on the fact that there are people out there that are similar to you that are going to respond to it the same way. And then some people don't. Some people look at my pieces and think that they're dark and, oh, this makes me feel whatever. And then some people actually connect with what the intention was behind it.
And as far as the motivation in the jewelry design course, you know what works best for me is to just start sawing and hammering on some stuff.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. When you don't have the motivation to start something, just get started on whatever piece of crap you could think of getting started, and just see what you could make, and do that a bunch of times until something comes to you, because it will.
It totally will.
You got to work through whatever the drama is that's holding you back by just getting in there and creating and taking that step.
Yeah, I had some negative space pieces that were intriguing one day and started playing with those, and the rest is history.
Rafi, how do you get the voice to tell you when when a message arrives?
On Discord? Is that what we're talking about?
I have no idea.
Gail, are you talking about Discord? Otherwise, I'm not sure.
Okay.
All truly creative people are insane.
Yes, Vicky, that's true.
Yeah.
Salute.
Salute.
Ever tried spray paint art? Yes. Actually, I have a bin full of spray paint here. So I utilize all kinds of mediums in every piece. It's not, I don't restrict my art to, like, you know, where some people will be like, well, this is an oil painting or this one's just acrylic. That's one of the reasons that I label all my pieces just mixed medium.
Yeah.
Because I have no idea what I'm going to use. So a lot of times I'll use spray paint and it's just another mixed medium in my art.
James said, insane is harsh. The word you want is eccentric.
Insane, eccentric.
I'll accept just about any. Paul, hi. Hi, Paul.
Hey, Paul.
Some people think my art is dark too.
Yeah. You know, sometimes, and what's interesting to me is that I always wonder, like, what is it that's going through that person's mind and heart when they're looking at an image and it's evoking darkness when I look at that image and it evokes light.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's always interesting to me. I love following up with more questions.
Yeah. Okay, so we have 2 questions about how we got started. How did you set up and start in the beginning, and trying to get into art events? How did y'all get started? Badly.
Yeah.
Like by the seat of our pants and the skin of our teeth.
Basically, the way that it started, when I got started, I didn't know where to start. So we got started at the flea market because that was the most obvious answer. And then from there, over a course of time, we met people that suggested other shows, and then we did other shows and started doing art walks. And basically, the idea was to get our stuff out there as much as possible in front of as many people as possible. So we did events every weekend.
Yeah, like before we had any display stuff ready, we just like threw some stuff
Yeah, we
together.
just went out there and just started putting stuff out there because, like, there was no point in waiting. And not only that, but we needed to make a living. So
yeah,
I knew that the more people that saw our art, the more possibility there was of selling art and starting to grow a following.
El Hayes said, help! Pricing. People don't understand the time it takes and want something for basically nothing. Suggestions, please. That's not your crowd. So just let them scoff at your prices and move on. Your crowd are the people who will appreciate and understand the work that goes into. I've gotten comfortable with saying my work isn't for everybody. And I know people that say, like, yeah, my work is expensive, and it's because I put a whole lot of love and time and attention into it.
Yeah.
And your crowd will see that in your work.
Yeah.
Let the other people pass by it.
Yeah, you're going to have people out there that are just cheap.
Yeah.
So, and they're used to going to a place where it's like $12.99 for a painting, and they don't realize that it's a, make in China fake thing, and
those aren't the people that are going to buy your stuff anyway.
Yeah, that's not your crowd.
Back in the day, I was making costuming stuff, and a guy was like, I could get wings from Walmart, and I was like, then go get them.
Yep, go get them from Walmart.
Yep.
I'm really interested in your book. I will likely not have funds to attempt an order, limited amount of time left. Are you going to do another print run of it? So in March, it's going to be released through Amazon Books, but you won't be getting like the special signed edition and all that stuff.
But it will be available.
It will be available in March. Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks. That explains what Discord is. Okay, so I think that question was answered by one of our peeps.
Okay, thank you.
How often do you switch out your art in the shops you're in? I just put some stuff in a store that my friends run, but it's a 7-hour round trip. Ooh, that's a bit of a drive.
Yeah, that's a bit of a drive. I mean, I typically would like to do it every month, but now I more or less do it like maybe every 6 or 7 months, or whenever something sells, maybe I'll like take a piece in to replace it, but I don't. The thing is, if the artwork is hanging there, it is a calling card that's there for me, so there's not really any reason to go in and tweak it. If it's a place that gets a lot of different business, like I wouldn't concern myself with doing it that often. I would do it in a way that's comfortable for you.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. Yeah. I was about to read the same question. Jason's, I had a neighbor's child who is autistic take a liking to all the art I had done, so the ticker tape moved on me. We'll try to...
Right there.
Yeah. I had not hung yet, and he got to take home. Mom framed all of it, and now he has started drawing. That's awesome.
Cool. That's awesome, Jason.
You've inspired another human. I've been wanting to start a YouTube channel. What tips do you have to start one, such as equipment or how to go about it? So when we started our YouTube channel, we had like a really craptastic Olympus camera and nothing.
We had the Olympus camera, then we used the iPhone.
Yeah.
Now I have a crappy Sony camera that doesn't pick up sound very well. Basically, whatever you have available to you, you could start a YouTube channel with your iPhone.
Yeah, you totally can.
You know, or whatever phone you have. In fact, a lot of the quality on the phones is really good, and so are the speakers.
Way better than what we had when we got started.
Yeah.
Work with what you have; it'll be totally fine.
Yeah, don't worry. Don't go through that process that I see a lot of people go through, where they're worried about getting the right equipment. I mean, even for this live stream, I definitely don't have the right equipment. There is a lot of like really cool cameras and things that you could get for a live stream. But I want to do this, so I'm going to do it now. I'm not going to wait around to get the right stuff.
And then just upgrade when you can.
But I can do a video about how we do stuff and how maybe we try to manage the channels that's still a work in progress.
That and the website building.
Because running a YouTube channel and running a business
is bananas, you guys.
It's a little bit challenging.
It's totally
that's what I would do a video about mostly, but I'll talk about the equipment that we use.
Hi guys, you're awesome. I love your channel. How do you balance jobs and family while trying to paint? I'm pretty sure that's what the question was, but the ticker tape moved.
Okay.
We actually recently did a video about balancing art life and domestic life.
Yeah, and that pretty much fits into like with family and stuff like that.
Yeah. I mean, the family, they need to understand. That's the main thing.
And that's what it comes down to, because like you have to make time for your own personal things and make sure that everybody understands that your creative time is your creative time.
And we also did a podcast about job life and creative time recently. How do you go about approaching shops about selling your art there?
I just approach them.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Just go in and show them your art if you have it on your phone or an iPad, and tell them, hey, I have some art. You have some wall space. You want to do this?
Yeah.
Like that's the best way to do it. And, you know, chances are they'll say no. And then you're like, okay, move on to the next.
Move on to the next. Yeah. Would you like to see my art?
Yeah.
I use my phone and computer for my channel.
Yep. Phone and computer for the channel. That works perfect.
One note on getting your stuff in places. Don't be afraid to call a place and say, what is the procedure for approaching about putting my art there?
I mean, you could do that, but just go in there. Like,
I mean,
what is the procedure of going? Like, I mean, it depends. You do whatever you're comfortable with. Obviously, Clee would call and be like, "What is the procedure?
What's your procedure?"
I would just go in and be like, "Hey, you got walls. I've got art." You know, like
one of the galleries that we're in, I was like, "I'd really like to show my stuff here," and they were like, "Okay, well, we'll look at it."
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Start where you are. Yes, exactly.
Yeah, start where you are.
Oh, please bring back original Rafi and Clee YouTube videos. Oh.
You mean the one where we're like dressed like weirdos?
The ones that were so good.
Yeah, they're so good.
At some point, I think we'll have to probably show some clips of some of those embarrassing videos.
We will. We'll do a old video series. Yeah.
People don't realize how much work making videos is.
It's
so much
it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work.
Do you have to have a degree to teach basic art to children or adults, like in a studio or any space?
I mean, it depends. If you are doing it like at school, then no. But if you're doing it in your own studio or in your own business, I mean, really, you're able to teach anybody anything.
Yeah.
When it comes to that, like piano lessons, you could teach somebody piano lessons if their parents hire you to teach piano lessons. You don't need to have a degree. But that all depends on how you do it. I do classes sometimes, or I've done classes where people have signed up for it, and I definitely don't have a degree. And I could do classes where kids sign up for like have fun and paint, go crazy and paint with Rafi.
Yeah.
And I don't need a degree to do that, to have fun with kids.
Vicky said, I did sell a small abstract painting this week at Battle Creek Art Center Christmas sale. Hope something else sells. I still runs through the 21st.
Yep.
Yeah.
You'll do well, Vicky.
Charlie B, congrats on the book. You guys are awesome.
Thank
Thanks,
you, Charlie.
McQueen Artistry. When I want to start a new project and get my canvas ready, I get stuck. Literally paralyzed staring at the blank canvas and totally shut down. How can I get over this?
So what you might be going through is something that I've seen people go through, and I've gone through, is because the canvas costs more money than just a sheet of paper, you're worried that you're going to get it wrong. And I suggest you just get started. Just go to town on it. Go to town on it, and don't worry about getting it wrong. And just do whatever it is that you feel like doing, even if it's a macaroni collage.
I faced that same struggle when I moved from copper to silver and then silver to gold. You just have to go for it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just got to go for it.
Rafi and Clea, what's your favorite piece you've ever made? Oh, that would be so hard to know.
There's so many. I would say that one of my favorite pieces that I ever made was the big giant koi, the Joy of Koi Fish.
That piece is really good.
Yeah.
One of my favorite pieces is the Fire Flower, which was a giant Australian blue lightning ridge opal set in white, rose, and yellow gold.
Yeah.
And it had freeform flames on the back of it.
Unfortunately, we don't have any picture. I can't be like, look, this is what I'm talking about.
And here it is. Yeah.
I feel like, because this is what happens when I'll talk about a piece that I haven't finished yet, and I have it in my mind, and I'll tell Clea about it, and she's like,
I don't know what you just said.
I have no idea what you just said.
Yeah, I would say, though, that some of my favorite pieces have also been some of the most challenging pieces that I've ever done. Budgeting your art supplies, do you buy or restock before or after commissions? Before for me, usually.
Sometimes before, sometimes after. I buy art supplies just because.
Yeah, same.
So, I mean, that's the problem. It's a problem for me to go on any website or go into an art store, because I will buy stuff just because I think there is a potential that I will be using it for my next commission that doesn't even exist yet.
We're buying all the time. And perhaps the question is also, if you get money from a commission, do you put it back into supplies? And the answer is almost always yes.
Yeah, I always. So
constantly.
whenever I get, because I'll get the pre-money to buy stuff, and then I just spend it on art supplies, because I know that money is going to return to me in some way, shape, or form anyway.
Yeah. When I get frozen in front of a blank canvas, I break the ice by forcing myself to make some sort of mark on it.
Yes,
yeah, I think that's great.
Perfect.
I was able to get a few of my paintings up on the walls at a friend's business this week. Thank you so much for the
that's awesome.
Congratulations,
Emily.
Rafi, could you do a video about cool painting hacks? I saw the video on your website where you drizzled paint off a popsicle stick and my jaw dropped.
I can. I'll do something. I worry about doing those kind of videos because a lot of people that do art tutorials do that, and I just don't want to do art tutorials because I don't. There is so much that you could learn from my experience in screwing up in the art world, in trying to sell my stuff, and really not much that you could learn from my screw-ups in painting. So
Meaning like make your own screw-ups?
Yeah, I want you to develop your own techniques and find your own original ways of doing stuff. But there are certain hacks that I could play around with and teach you guys, so I could definitely do that.
Rafi does on occasion do Skillshare lessons, and then they go on our Patreon.
Yeah.
Naomi and Wendy said, if I end up buying your book on Amazon, can I mail it back to you to have it signed? I think that could be arranged. Maybe. I don't know. I think that's up to you.
I don't know. I don't know.
Sue, you can always paint over acrylic and start again if you don't like it. That's true.
Right. Exactly.
Mark Studio, that's another thing I will try next time. That's an excellent tip. Hey, thanks, Mark. I love that you guys have tips for each other.
I know, I
well
love that.
Us.
I love this community.
You guys are so awesome. It is a family. My wife says I am banned from the local art store, but they love me, lol. Yeah, I bet they do.
It's the same for me. Yep.
It's hard not to buy the thing.
It is.
I could spend all the money all the time on rocks.
Why not do a live video where Clea reads the questions while you paint and vice versa?
Well, so we've had some thoughts about a series called Watching Paint Dry with Rafi and Clea.
Yeah, well, we were thinking about doing that with Twitch because Twitch has that live stream. And we have a Twitch account. I'm like, I don't know what to do with that. We're already inundated with other stuff.
If we decide to do that, we will definitely let you guys know. I would love to be famous. Could you put my art on your channel? Well,
I don't know if that'll work, Vicky.
We're not really famous.
Yeah. I mean, I've got my art on my channel all the time, and it's just not,
Vicky, I do think you should go for it and start a channel.
Yes.
I do think so.
Yes, I do.
Yeah,
absolutely.
and holla when you do.
Yeah, let us know, and we will definitely do something.
Hey guys! Oh, I missed the ticker tape. Hey,
right there.
Hey, thanks guys. Live videos are awesome. We can all be connected through a little screen in our pockets. Haha, much love, guys. Have a good night. Thanks,
good night,
Ian. We are all connected. Yep. I love this technology.
I would love to see you try a few tutorial things shown with a rant about finding inspiration when stuck with art block. That would be so cool.
You know what? That would be cool. Cause
you stop it. I don't want to do tutorials.
No. It would be more like you doing some stuff while you rant over top of it. Kind of like how we do the podcast now with the making of the thing.
I don't want to do tutorials.
I'm just saying that. I'd just like to tell you guys that your channel is an asset to the art community. Now I'll watch and let others have some screen time. Thank you, James.
Thank you.
We love being a part of this. Ooh, that sounds interesting,
guys.
What
happened here? Al Hayes, thank you guys so much.
You have been most helpful. Thank you, Al Hayes. With we have tribal knowledge here. Yeah,
yes,
it's
Terry,
true.
It's true.
It makes us all better and stronger. Yeah.
So if I'm behaving a little bit like I'm lost, because that's what I feel like, I'm like a lost sheep, it's because there is a lot going on in here because of the holiday season, the book, and all the stuff.
It really has
just a warning.
Both of us, we're both absolutely insane. I still have polishing rouge on my fingers.
Clee can have it a little bit more together than I do. My brain just is like shut down right now.
Oh, I see. You're excusing yourself and putting all the responsibility.
Yep.
Over on this side.
Yep. That's what's going on.
Do you, boo? Do you? Please. I don't know. Oh, I missed the comment. Maybe we can do an interactive art video where we exchange art ideas.
That'd be cool.
As technology progresses.
Yeah. I want to see more art channels. So shout out to my channel if you make one too. Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to everyone.
Yep.
My Mark Studio, are you running a channel also? If so, put it here.
Yeah, put your channel on there so that we could all check it out.
Yeah, absolutely. Showed my doctor some of my paintings on my phone because the rooms were all blank, new office and all, so I took the jump and asked if she would put up a painting in one of her rooms. They now have 2 up. That's exactly how you do.
That's how you do it. A lot of people are afraid to approach, or they think that there's some kind of rule to it. There isn't. It's one-on-one interaction.
Northern Lights, holiday burnout is real. Yes. Neither one of us knows what's going on right now for real. Yeah. But we're glad to be here with you guys.
Yeah. Basically,
I just put my last piece of jewelry together.
This right here is what my schedule calendar book, that was last week, and basically every week just kind of looks like that.
It'd be great. Yeah. Rafi's rants while having a brain fart. Yay! I'm always looking for more supplies and my studio is small. Yeah.
I know.
The struggle is real.
So every week, at least once, I will say, like, we need a bigger studio.
Yeah. And
every
I'm like,
week.
we're always going to need a bigger studio because we're always going to have more things.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm going to do a channel. I have a techie at library who helps me with computer issues. Going to ask him to see if we can do it. You are famous. I am honored to speak to you.
Vicky, if you do a channel, please keep us updated. Let us know. I would love to watch you on your channel, and we'll definitely do something cool.
And the Green Bead said, my channel is my name. The
Okay,
Green Bead has
awesome.
a channel too. Awesome.
The Green Bead.
Thank you for sharing.
Yep.
Yeah. Please, guys, definitely share your channels if you have them. I know we missed some questions, so please do feel free to retype your questions.
I'm the guy who went to the flea market for the first time and sold nothing. You both encouraged me to go. I only wanted the practice of getting there. Selling was a bonus. Small success. Yeah, I remember. You told me about that. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, the experience of doing it, of putting yourself out there, is the most important part of the experience. A lot of people ask me, like, how is it that you get started? It's like, you got to put yourself out there, because the more confidence you have, the more you start to sell stuff in the first place.
Absolutely. Gail Francis, my channel is Gaff. Gaff as Smart Art.
Awesome.
Thank you, Gail.
Yep. I'm going to have to do something where people could share their channels with us.
Yeah, Jason said, Vicky, I can help you if you want. Yeah, you guys are so good to each other.
You guys are awesome to each other.
I took my clothes out of my closet to put my supplies there. I have more supplies than clothes. Yeah.
I mean, Anna, you're going to use the supplies more than you use the clothes.
Our spare bedroom is technically for guests, but it's not really habitable because it's mostly art supplies and shipping supplies.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting for my sister to gift me with your book. I need this book. I hope your sister is going to gift you with this book if you're expecting it.
Yep.
I guess we'll have to see.
I'm excited. I'm excited about the book. I sent out the PDF ebook download to everybody that pre-ordered the book, and so far people like it. So I'm not.
Look at how he they like it. I don't know. They kind of like the book. Yeah, they like it. They like it. I'm sorry if I clipped there, you guys.
Yeah, you probably did.
Rafi's been real scared.
Yep.
It's okay. Sorry, spelling error. Garaway Smart Art is my channel.
Smart Art. Awesome, you guys. Thank you for sharing your channel. I'm going to see if I can figure out a way to get you to share your channels with me so that we could check them out and maybe mention them when we take on questions for the videos.
Yeah. My studio is the second bedroom in our apartment. It's carpeted. I had to buy interlocking tile mats to keep from destroying the carpet.
See, that's awesome.
Yeah, those are good.
That is awesome. Those are good.
We have several layers down here to protect the floor, too. I'm doing a channel, too, vlogging my art career, Gigsy Art.
Awesome, Gigsy.
Yeah, cool. It's a great book. Yeah,
Thank you.
Talking of small studios, mine is 5 foot by 6 foot.
Wow.
Dang, Paul. Make it work.
Make it work.
You're making it work.
That reminds me of the corner of the garage when I first got started.
And before that, the suitcase.
Yeah, it was a suitcase. I had a suitcase. My studio was a suitcase.
We creatives are odd to the outside world, and I say embrace it. It's true.
Yes.
It's true. Rafi asked me the other day if I thought he was a weird person. And I was like, yeah. How else could you be married to me?
I embrace... Yeah, well, yeah. Sorry. I embrace my artistic ADHD now. My channel is my name too, but things are afoot, so changes are coming, by the way. You suck. Joking all day. Thank you, Alita Dreams.
Thank you. Rafi was just waiting for someone to be
like,
you
suck! She got out of the way. Thank you.
Yeah, there we go.
Did you ever get a new art supply and just couldn't put it down for a while? It becomes your second love. That's what happened when I got the glow-in-the-dark mediums, the pigments. They weren't necessarily an art supply, but the way that they were mixing in and just like turning on the lights and turning off the lights and playing with the black light, Yeah, I wanted everything to be glow in the dark after I received those for about a week.
I'm that way with hammers. I love my hammers. Getting a new hammer is Christmas all the time for me.
There's a lot of hammering.
It is hammer
in
time.
The studio. Yeah, it's hammer time.
I love my hammers. I might need this list. Trying to search y'all while watching the live is not going well.
I know.
Yeah,
I know.
we need to put like a list.
I know.
Together
We'll do something. We'll do something else where maybe like even on our website we could have people put their channel names. That'll be a lot easier. Yeah,
that would be cool.
I'll figure it out.
Joe said, Paul, for years mine was a 4x6 closet. Whatever works with what you got.
Yes,
exactly.
That's right, Joe. That's right. You make it work.
Hey, you guys are awesome. I really appreciate. Oh, I lost it.
Uh-oh. There it is.
Hey, you guys are awesome. I really appreciate all the tips you're giving. Please follow my art on Instagram. We'll have to find a way to share it all.
Yeah.
Got 3 paintings accepted to display for 2 months at a restaurant. Thanks for the inspiration.
Awesome, Rod.
Yeah, congratulations.
Awesome idea. Sharing YouTube channel names. I mean, yeah, I want to do something, so I'll figure something out where we could share stuff and make that information public, where it's not too much work on me either. Like, I want to make it something that's simple for you guys to be a part of.
Curlacia art up at the top here. I'd like to hear your thought. Thanks for doing Q&A. I'd like to hear your thoughts on how to balance being in a relationship with being an artist, specifically artists who prefer to spend lots of time alone
or working on art.
Yeah, that can be tricky. I mean, obviously it's easier if you're with someone who understands that and what that's like, but just communicate what your needs are.
Yeah,
when Rafi was writing the book, I saw a lot less of him than usual, even though we were in the same studio, and we just had to communicate what was happening all the time. Yeah,
like, I actually missed her.
Yeah.
Even though we were in the same studio, it was like a week went by. I was like, I feel like I haven't seen you in a week.
I was like, I need attention, please. I know you're writing the book.
Yeah.
Vicky said...
That's a good one, though. We should talk about relationship and just being...
And art life.
And being art life,
communicating your needs.
Yeah, I think we'll do that.
Vicky, my dog walks through my space. Every time I have a showing, I have to go on a dog hair scavenger hunt to remove stray hair so it's presentable. Aww.
Vicky, that is my biggest pet peeve, is dog hair... cat hair, or Rafi's chest hair,
or Clee's head hair
in a painting.
It gets everywhere. Yeah. Oh, but pets are so cute, though.
They are.
They're worth it. Do you guys ever have trouble dealing with distractions? If so, how do you deal with it? I'm really focused.
Yeah.
I'm a really focused human. I'm a single tasker with the best of them.
It's actually something that I talk about in the book. It's like sometimes you just have to disconnect and set everything aside. That's why it's important to let people know, like, I'm working now, so it's time for you to, like, leave me alone for the next hour or two.
I do a good job going on dark mode, probably a little too much. James Barton, Celestial Piper, you're not alone. Sergey, hi Rafi and Clee. Hi Sergey.
Hey Sergey.
Wolf Wizard, thanks for all the videos. I just switched from jewelry to art, hoping to make a go of it.
Awesome, Wolf. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Keep us updated on that.
Alicia Ann, my studio is part of my bedroom where's the ironing board as the table for my fluid acrylic Dutch pouring paint.
Yes, I love it.
Make it work.
Make it work.
That's true. Listen to your videos and podcasts while I work on art. Thanks, Wolf Wizard.
Thanks.
Jules M, just want to say thank you. I lost it.
Right there.
Thank you. You guys are great. Thank you for doing this.
Thank you.
Thank you. I have the same problem. My dog hair is the worst.
Rafi, I love your rotating easel, and I'm thinking of having a go at making my own. Any tips? Actually, I have a video where I talk about the rotating easel and the component. Definitely go for it. I might release something. Somebody sent me an actual diagram of the rotating easel based on my video.
Oh yeah, they drew one out.
Yeah, so I might send that out somewhere. I don't know where, if I could find it.
Hank Diggs, love the video. Oh, I missed it. Yeah, the ticker tape's moving really fast, guys. Love the episodes of everything you guys do. I recently made an art piece with my used painter's tape. I posted it on my Instagram if you're interested in seeing it.
Oh, that's cool.
Thanks,
I'd love
Hank
to
Diggs.
see it.
Anna, I've been in so many craft shows and in many cases didn't sell anything. This Christmas I haven't gone to any because I got lots of commissions. I feel so proud.
Lots of commissions.
Yay!
You see, and that's the thing. You go to the craft shows, you don't sell anything, but you get to meet a whole bunch of people.
And you never know when that's going to turn into commissions.
You never know. Yeah.
McQueen, Michaels, and Home Depot are my happy place. I love Home Depot.
Home Depot. Yeah. There's so much potential at Home Depot.
I don't even get much at Home Depot, but I love to go with him for the things.
Rafi, have you ever done spray paint art? Yes. Yes, I have.
My studio is my bedroom too, a desk. Also, plus the Coven of Hearts Art Collective is having a big giveaway.
Oh, that's awesome.
That sounds cool.
Yeah.
Also, cool name.
Art supplies, lots of creepy, cute stuff. Drawing on Christmas Eve. Oh,
Check
yeah.
out my page on Instagram. Is it Coven of Hearts? Is that how we find you on Instagram? Cool. For others who easily get distracted, sound canceling headphones are fantastic.
Jason, that's awesome.
Oh, totally.
That is an awesome tip.
Yeah. Let's see. I want a rotating easel too. Would love plans. Yeah. Did you say those are posted on the site?
I do have a video that's posted that talks about the rotating easel. When I switched out the Lazy Susan, one of the places where I get a lot of stuff where it's like really... Because I'm from Illinois, so we had these stores out there. Is American Science and Surplus.
Love them. Yeah.
If you go to AmericanScienceAndSurplus.com and take a look at all the crazy, weird stuff that they have.
All the things.
And it's all stuff that's on sale. That's where I got these industrial Lazy Susans, and that's where what I use for my spinning easel.
SciPlus.com.
They might have it, yeah.
James Barton, do you create mainly in your studio, or do you do plein air on location art? Mostly in our studio.
Mostly in the studio. If I do plein air, it's usually for an event, or if I'm like marketing myself. Like if I'm going to paint out in public, I want to make sure that I'm going to get some kind of marketing out of it.
Yeah, live paintings and such. Lowe's is my go-to, and Michael's Crafts.
Yep.
I converted our living room into an art studio and excited to actually spend more time creating.
Yes. That's awesome, Cruz.
You will.
I would love to see a picture of your converted studio.
Yeah, you'll like
awesome.
it. I know you'll like it.
Yep.
Yes, and for me, painting the sky kingdom is my Instagram.
Okay,
cool.
Awesome.
Lazy Susans are the bomb.
I know, right?
They're so versatile.
I buy them just because. I actually use them for everything. All my computer desks in here that I built have a Lazy Susan where the computer moves around.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
Yukiko, Rafi, have you ever done art of a baby? Curious because I'm working on a Christmas picture of my niece. Kids are trickier, aren't they?
They are trickier because you're dealing with a lot of round curves. You got to make sure that you stay away from the inclination to make straight lines. So it's
tiny humans
are bulbous. Yeah.
They are tricky. Sky Balancer said thank you.
Aw.
Holy crap, you guys. It's been almost an hour.
Oh, it has.
Wow.
I worked at Home Depot, Illinois for 12 years. I painted on canvas aprons regularly.
I still have many of the pieces from old aprons. That's awesome.
That's so cool.
I used to do these little doodles at jobs, and I kept them.
Can you do a critique and give constructive criticism on people's artwork and give advice? If so, how can we share? The only place that I would do that is on Patreon, because honestly, right now, like, I'd be inundated with a lot of work. So a lot of times people on Patreon will share stuff on Discord.
Yeah.
And that's where we could do like a critique.
We do have kind of a critique thing happening on Patreon. Yeah. I resemble that comment, Lazy. I think it meant to say I resemble that. I know. Why is it a Lazy Susan? Who came up with that name?
I don't know. So there must have been a Susan that was just, rolling around.
Maybe a Susan invented the Lazy Susan.
Yep.
I do spray paint primarily, and I'm lost without my Lazy Susan. I've moved to a city with a legit art supply store, and I spend way too much time and money there. I feel like an art supply hoarder.
Yeah. You know what? There's worse things you could be, though.
Totally.
Yeah.
At Susan Miles, LMAO. Yeah. One wrong line on a baby can age them.
I know,
60.
Right? It can. It totally can. You gotta stay bulbous. It's, you know what, the thing about babies is that there isn't many lines on there when you're doing the babies. So like, because we're used to, especially if you're used to doing portraits, you're dealing with a lot of different texture to the skin, but with babies there isn't. So it almost feels like it's not done. It's like almost impossible to work on.
Tori Love said, is it okay to say no to someone if doing a custom for them doesn't feel right? I
Yes.
mean, jewelry. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Every time. If it doesn't feel right, no thank you.
And you don't even have to say a reason. You just like, I don't feel like this is for me.
This isn't for me.
Yeah.
Here's a friend that maybe would like to work on this or something. Just recommend. I recommend a lot of artwork out to other artists all the time because it's just not a right fit.
Yep. A disgruntled husband named it. Perhaps. I don't know.
Yeah, Lazy Susan. Lazy Susan!
I'm so late, I only just jumped on.
Oh,
well, I'm glad
hi.
you could catch us for a little bit, Tori. I'm tired of my style. Do you ever get tired of looking at your own art style? I would love to try something new, but I feel creatively dead lately. Does this happen to you, or any tips? I get bored doing the same thing too. I'm constantly
just
changing
gotta
it
move
up.
on. Just do something that you've never done before. Buy some supplies that like freak you out. Try something new that is going to throw a pattern interrupt into that pattern that is causing you to get bored.
Cruz said, I'm going to tackle the Discord thing soon. See?
Yeah, that's gonna see. Yeah.
James said, will you roast people's art? Kidding. My Mark, I have such a hard time with commissions. I have a disability, so my style swings wildly with my physical capacity and unpredictable blocks of time, leading to odd works that do not quite match.
I mean, I think that's great.
It's part of who you are as an artist.
Exactly. It's part of your modus operandi.
I always, when people want a commission, I always tell them, like, look at some of my work and look at my full body of work to make sure you want what I do. Yeah,
and look at my full body, because a lot of times people may see, like, some pieces and assume that that's what I do, but there is so much more. You know, I'm unpredictable, and I like calling myself that. I'm an unpredictable artist.
Yeah.
Who creates in my style, no matter what style it is.
Yeah. Celestial Piper. I have the Discord app. We'll have to check y'all out on there. We have a good time on Discord. Right now it's closed to our Patreon group, right?
Yep.
But yeah, it's a fun time. I'm getting to learn all the things about it.
Yeah, because Clee's an old lady. She doesn't know technology.
I don't. It's true. That's part of the reason I can focus so well on my art.
Lazy Susan was a tabletop thing in the 50s in the middle, so people could turn it and more easily serve themselves. That's right, because people in the 50s got microwave ovens and decided to get lazy about stuff. So that's
of course it
why
came
they called
out of the 50s.
Yeah, yep.
I love challenging myself. That keeps me from being bored.
Paul
Stay bulbous, everyone. We can only hope, right?
Yep.
It's good to be bulbous. It's better than to be overly pointy, probably. Sometimes I feel Did you say stay bulbous? New catchphrase. When painting baby portraits, for me at least, it's all about softness, and adding a fuzzy glow around the edges always helps enhancing a youthful appearance.
That is true.
Yeah, that's true.
Because babies glow.
They do.
Definitely do.
They're little glowing bulbous blobs of joy. When I last showed my full body, I was arrested. Hey, I see what you did there. That was funny.
That was good.
David, I was asked about doing a commission, but it scares me to death, hoping to take the leap in the new year.
You got it. You got it, David. The anything that scares you or is outside of your comfort zone, that is definitely something you want to jump on and just do it. Just have fun with it.
Tori, Clee, do you charge extra on custom designs? For me, customs take so much longer, and I haven't been charging extra, but I feel like I need to. So any custom design that I do is not even remotely based on anything that I offer in the shop. I basically do an estimate of how long I think it's going to take me to do something and base it on that. And usually it is more, because you do have to spend time figuring stuff out.
Anything that is custom, I suggest that you charge a little bit more than anything that is normal, because you are going to have to spend extra time on that.
Yeah, you have to estimate the extra time.
Yeah.
New t-shirt phrase.
Bulbous.
I never do a commission, not for me. Yeah, and that's totally your prerogative. You
Yep.
don't have to do commissions.
Yep.
Oh, that was the same thing. Someone told me once, art is 10% vision and 90% remembering what your particular vision is. I kind of like that. That's cool.
Yeah, I do like that too. I like that too. Every time I set out to work on a piece of art, even if I've done like 1,000 portraits and I know the skin color and exactly how I'm going to put that in there, every time though, it's almost like my mind goes blank and I'm starting on a piece brand new, working without the prior knowledge that I
Yeah.
had. Even though I know it's in there, but it always scares me. And
It is.
And I think that that's what's important about art is that when you're creating something, it should scare you a little bit. And think that, maybe you're not going to be able to pull it off.
Cruz said, you guys are starting to giggle. Here we go. Babies equal light bulbs. The hardest thing to me about babies, strange as it might seem, would be getting the skin color right.
Yeah, because you're dealing with a lot of pinks and a lot of yellows. Now, when you're dealing with skin color in the face, so for example, I have a beard, so we'd be doing a little bit of highlight of yellow here, pink, blue right under the eyes, a little bit of pink on the nose, and then blue where my beard would go, right? And that's what gives, even if I don't have a beard, it gives the impression of a male face. Now for Clee, we would continue pink, blue under the eyes, and then yellow on the head. With babies, we're dealing with a lot more pink because and blue in certain areas. So like it gets a little bit more confusing when it comes to babies and what the highlights are supposed to be.
Babies.
Babies.
They're so weird.
Yeah, babies are weird.
Vicky, so when is Clee's book coming out?
Yeah. When is your book coming out?
Oh, who knows? Perhaps someday. I have a lot to say.
Oh,
It's
God.
true.
She does.
Tori, thanks so much for the advice, both of you. Love you guys. You are welcome, Tori. Love back at you.
Yep.
We're past the
Oh,
time.
we are past the time.
This went so fast, you
It
guys.
did.
Good grief. This went the fastest of any live stream.
I had a lot of fun with you guys tonight. That's awesome.
Yeah, you guys are amazing. It's always a good time.
I was asked to do a nativity recently, scared the shit out of me. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
That would
that's
be
the thing.
high pressure,
The
yeah.
things that scare you, those are the things that you're going to like excel at.
Yeah, and it is good to push yourself in that way.
My mother can draw from memory. Me, I have to see it to draw it. I don't know if that's good or bad. Takes photos. Yeah. I mean, it doesn't matter. Some people
However-
could draw from memory. Some people can't. And the only reason that she could draw from memory is because she's got a lot more practice at doing it. That's it.
But however you do is absolutely fine.
All right, so we should probably say goodnight.
We should sign off.
Yeah.
It's true.
So, oh man, it was so awesome hanging out with you guys. All right, so here is where we'll be. So obviously we have the holiday season. I've got commissions, so we might be going a little bit dark during the commission time. But next YouTube live stream is going to be January 15th.
Mm-hmm.
The Google Hangout is for Patreon, and then we have a Patreon live stream, so those are not relevant. And then if you haven't ordered my book and you were sad because you missed the deadline, go to my website and sign up for the thing because I ordered extra books. So I may be able to release some extra books.
We don't have that many extra, you guys, so
Yeah.
we probably won't be able to do that for everyone.
I couldn't afford to order many more. So
Yeah. But
Yeah.
we'll see what we could do.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see here. So this is where you can find us. So our website is rafiandclee.com. So that's where you would find more information on the book. And man, it was awesome hanging out with you guys.
Yeah, and we'll be live streaming with you again in the year 2020.
Ooh,
That's crazy.
The year 2020, I know.
In the meantime, have a wonderful holiday season and be awesome.
Yeah.
You guys are
Ciao,
awesome.
you guys. Everybody's like, ciao, guy, aloha and good night. Aloha and good night. I love aloha.
Yeah, it's
I want to
real
go to
good.
Hawaii.
Me too. We're so bad.
Yeah.
So bad.
All right. And night, kids. Naomi and Wendy.
Goodbye, everybody.
Aw,
We
night,
really
Joe
adore you.
Pearson. I always hate saying goodbye.
Yeah. I mean, we don't have to say
We
goodbye.
should be
but
like
then,
hanging out by a bonfire and just You know, having a good time.
Yeah, true. Bonfire. That's good times.
All right, so I always forget how to say goodbye or end the stream.
Well, kisses. Mwah. Love you guys
Adios.
so much.
Yep, love you guys. Adios.